Hello, good day, beautiful people. I am the Inspirational Lady Noble 365 Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you will love this vibe, and everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This could be past or future, you or someone around you. So take the resonates and leave the rest for someone else. This is a general read. This is not a personal read. If you like a personal read, check out the description below, and I'll be happy to assist you with doing so. Tarot is a tool, it's not the final rule, okay? Make sure you tell family, friend, or folk you know to come on over and subscribe to the channel. They can be privy to these spiritual notifications, okay? Make sure you also have an empty cup so you can really see what's up, okay? Okay. All right, the first card we have here is the Devil card here, and it's upside down, okay? It says release independence, okay? All right, it is a yeah, that's what it says. Release independence, okay? So we have the devil energy and it is upside down, okay? So it looks like you are having some kind of release. You're leaving some things behind. So much so, you're moving on to calmer waters collective. You're leaving some things behind and you're moving on to calmer waters, okay? You will have nothing less than the best. All right, I heard that. I heard that. The next card we have here is the Six of Wands, okay? It says recognition and being in the spotlight. And so the Six of Wands represents being celebrated, receiving accolades, receiving awards. Maybe you're graduating from some kind of program. This could be in the physical, or this could be spiritually. You could be leveling up in your life, okay? You could be graduating, okay? All right. It's being the spiritual or the physical, you can be graduating. And I'm going to say congratulations, but the Six of Wands represents us being celebrated, you know, and also being around people whom celebrate you, collective, okay? And so these are, let's see, we are in graduation season, you know, where school is closing for the spring and summer. And people are graduating and moving forward. And so also that Six of Wands represents you moving forward towards progress. You know, the first card we start off was, you know, the devil and the upside down energy, in a sense that you're having a release. So you're letting go some things, as well as the Six of Wands, you know, and you're moving on to calmer waters. You're selling away. You're leaving what does not serve you. You know, if it's not on your vibration, if it's not part of your, okay, part of your story, okay? So you will not have it. You're not even going to read the page, okay? You're not even going to receive it, but you're moving on. This could be a relationship. This could also be mentally. This could be the way you think and perceive life, the way you feel and think about yourself, collective. You know, maybe you were someone who had low self-esteem, male or female. Okay, people have moments like that. Doesn't matter who you are, or what you look like. People do have moments where maybe their self-esteem or confidence sometimes take a blow, and you're working on all that. That is behind you, and you're like, no nonsense. We got the devil upside down. It says that you've released, okay, and it says you're also independent. Then we got the Six of Wands. You're leaving all the stuff behind. Then we got the the Six of Swords. Then we got the Six of Wands. You're leaving stuff behind. You are graduating and being celebrated about it. You know what? You go then. You just go. This is beautiful. The next card we have here is the Six of Cups. It says nostalgia, old friends, and innocence. Okay. So maybe you could have old friends watching you, monitoring you. They could be talking about you. You could be the topic of discussion. Collective. Okay, you have confirmation with the train horn. You have old friends discussing you, talking about you, and wondering about you, what you're doing, what you're up to, who you're dating. If you're on social media, maybe they are on social media. They could be watching you from a fake account because they're so childish and they don't want you to know that they're watching, or they don't want to put a wave emoji in the comments with a thumbnail of their current face. So they may be making up pages or watching you from someone else's account. You know, they might get their niece or nephew phone and say, oh, look up the collective. I heard they on social media. Yeah, people actually do stuff like that with the precious time we're given in life. They're just keeping it real and say what's good. The next card we have here is the Two of Coins. But you know what? Then again, I gotta say this. They're probably not saying what's up because it's a reason. If this is someone from your past, whether this is family, friends, a lover, ex-co-worker, if this is someone from your past and they are hiding or like stalking or sneaking watching you and they don't want you to know, the reason they don't want you to know, it could be because when you last talked to this person, they could have wronged you. They could have crossed you or did some foul ish to you. So that's why I had to add my 2 cents in. I had to add my 2 cents in with the Two of Coins, okay? You are maintaining your balance. You're looking good doing it, all right? Maybe you were in a situation where things were imbalanced for you, but no more. It looks like because you are leaving something behind. This, whether this is a mindset or a group of people or a person, whatever you are separating yourself from is allowing you to be in this energy of being celebrated. Because this Six of Wands is not only someone graduating and receiving accolades, this is also being celebrated, having people around you who really honestly love you and support you. And this does not have to be family. This could be new people that God has placed in your life. Okay, that feels like family. Okay, all right. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And so, because you chose to separate yourself from that, all these blessings and favor and opportunity is just opening up for you. You know, it's amazing how it is just a necessary fact to know. It is a necessary fact. And hopefully, people will all come to know one day that it really does matter who you choose to have in your life. You can have the wrong people around you and hinder and block yourself from so much success and progress. People don't like to hear it, but it's a fact. You can just be hanging around the wrong person and inflict so much stagnation onto your life where you'll be scratching your head wondering, well, why is this happening? Why is that happening? It's the people you have around you. The Five of Wands here. It's the energy, the people you have around you. You can't have toxic, negative people around you, low vibrational people around you, people who have a negative mindset, people who aren't working on progress. Some folks have energy attachments on them. You have to really be careful. And just because you ignore it doesn't mean it's not happening. Just because you don't believe in something collective, it does not mean it is not happening. You can choose to sacrifice your life and give up on prosperity and living your best life by hanging around the wrong person or people. Real ish. You can ignore, you can shake your head all you want, but if things have been stagnant, this is the message. And no, I am not intoxicated. I'm drinking H2O, baby. Let me tell you something. You will inflict it on yourself with the Four of Cups. You'll be sitting around waiting while things ain't happening. You know, and I'm talking about even things as small as being content, waking up, being able to smile, being happy, being grateful. You know, people say they're grateful and thankful, but are they really? Are you really grateful and thankful? Hanging around the wrong people, ooh, we could just sabotage everything. Okay? Because everybody is not entitled to your blessings. Everybody is not entitled to go where God wants to take you. Everyone is not meant to ride with you the whole ride. Some people are put in your path, you know, for you to experience for a moment and move on. But everyone can't go with you. You know, we in a two-seater. Everybody can go with you. We in a two-seater. We in a sports car. You can't take everybody in sport. Where they gonna sit? Where they gonna sit? I'll wait. The next card we have is the Eight of Coins here, okay? It says apprenticeship, okay? Dedication and achieving goals. See, this is what you're working on: progress, victory, success, okay? Maybe you went back to school, you know, and furthered your education. You have a good job. You're making good money, okay? You're looking great. You're taking care of yourself inside and out, and it's showing, it's reflected. Everybody cannot go with you. You hang out, but you don't go to the same kind of parties. You might go to a black and white tie affair. You go to parties that you have to wear a tux, or you have to wear a ball gown. You don't go to the club no more. You go to banquet dinners and fundraisers. You may have your own desk, or not the cubicle. You may have been received a promotion. You're doing other things now. You're doing other things. Okay? You're doing other things, that kind of elevation. This is the message. This is for somebody. This is the message. Okay? You may even live in a gated community now. Okay? All right? There's new rules, there's new policies, there's new regulations. Everybody can't go with you. Everybody can't, they might cut up. They might not know how to act. We're in a two-seater now. This is the message. You can't take everybody with you. You just can't. And if you think about that for a minute, it's really unrealistic to assume that you can take every person you've ever met your entire life and be in contact with them and be best friends forever and never lose touch and never. That's some unrealistic ish. I mean, let's be serious. You do not have to sit and wait many moons. Your glow up season is here now. Spirit is saying, go ahead and enjoy it. Watch this nostalgia energy here. Watch those people from your past, family, friends, be careful with them. As you are celebrating, receiving all these accolades, be careful, collective. Spirit told me to pick it up and show it to you again. Coming with the innocent smile and wanna, oh, how you doing? I heard you had a baby. How the kids? And don't fall for that. Let me tell you something. We all go through our own ish in life. And when you have not seen people in a while, and I don't care whether it was a lover or whoever, and I don't care how good their love was, how good they can cook, I don't care. You don't know what nobody have been through or what they've been dealing with. You don't want to be a Lifetime movie or story. Be careful. Remain on your throne. You are the Empress. The Empress don't need none of that. The Empress is not looking back. The Empress is too busy staying present because there's too much to miss out on. Okay? Male or female. A male can be in the Empress energy. Both genders reside in all humans, both feminine and masculine. You don't believe me? Look it up. Next card we have here is the Three of Swords. Spirit wants you to avoid the heartache, the disappointment. Avoid that. That's what this whole message is about. For you to avoid that. There's many ways you can do it, just not looking back and just focusing on yourself. Focusing on yourself. Focus on the new friends in your life. I'm picking up on people who have new friends, new associates, okay? You don't have to go chill with them no more. The ones that want to go fight all the time and pull up on somebody. Catching cases for no reason, putting themselves on probation for no reason, paying court restitution for no reason. You don't have to chill with them folks. It's a choice. You can pick and choose. You know who they are, even if they're in your family. You know who those folks are. You know who the messy folks are. Spirit say you know who they are. And they do not got the best macaroni and cheese. Don't you dare show up talking about you just want to play. That's where it all starts, collective. Protect your peace. Six of Coins. Reciprocity. If it ain't about reciprocity, if it's not equal give and take, Spirit say let it go, TKO. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. The Seven of Coins here, you've worked hard to get to this place. You've been through enough. You've been through enough, collective, male or female, whoever you are. I'm pretty sure we all have stories to tell of our triumphs and things that we have overcame, but you've been through enough. Do not allow yourself to entertain anyone from your past once again, because they are doing the same thing. And just because you have changed does not mean they have changed, okay? So continue, the King of Coins. Sit on your throne, count your money, figure out where you're going to go vacation at, like I said, these people, they cannot. And if you choose to well, I can deal with them anyway. I can talk to them. We go way back. I went to school with so and so. They like family. I got to go over there. They called me. Keep pulling up and showing up to these people you want to. You're not indebted to these people. You're going to inflict stagnation on yourself, collective. There's something positive you got going on, and just like that, poof, it'll be gone. And you'll be like, what the heck? You didn't turn back and you didn't open the door to something that the door should have remained closed on. Because everyone is not entitled, to your path, to your mission. Certain people that you meet along the way, majority of the people are put there for us to experience, learn lessons from, and move on. We're not supposed to treat ourselves like an evolving door and let people come in and out of our life. And it doesn't matter who they are. Sometimes it's your mother, your father. Sometimes it's your sister, your brother. Sometimes it is that first love you keep going back and forth to, or that second love, male or female. But you have to keep those doors closed. I mean, because you'll just put blocks up in your own life, and you'll be looking later on down the line, and all you have is memories of the person who you allowed to go back and forth. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's real. Energy is real. Energy is real. The next card and the final card we have here is the Ace of Wands here, okay? Breakthrough, okay? Breakthrough, inspiration. Good news in a new direction. Breakthrough, inspiration, good news in a new direction. And that's what this read is about. You have shifted your life to go in a new direction. And Spirit wants you to be reminded, because I keep having to bring up about these people. There's someone from the past who wants to latch on to you. It's like they have an energy of entitlement. It's like they want to take this sun right here that you're walking towards and make it disappear. Like they want to grab you by your shoulder or your hand and distract you from looking ahead. There's nothing in the back to look at. It's the past. It's gone. We cannot get the past back. And hopefully when you do reflect on the past, you reflect on positive things that happened in your life. Okay? Or maybe you're reflecting on it because you're about to write a book, or you're about to, I don't know, give someone, testify to somebody about something you overcame. Maybe you want to inspire somebody. But there is someone from your past who sees the changes that you are making, and they are becoming so self-entitled, Spirit is saying, that they want to latch onto you. Latch onto you like a toddler with Cheeto hands. And you got on all white. You're going to ruin your outfit. Like a toddler with Cheeto hands, and you got on all white. They want to latch on to you, collective. Be mindful. And they will use other people. They will use sentimental moments and all that. Ugh. You got to say no. So this concludes the read. Later.